No, you got offended, but that ain't my question. No, you get defensive, but that ain't my question. You might need some class, but that ain't my...
Past the midway point of the season now, Smitty. You have a favorite for league MVP?
BA, I have my personal favorite, but it's still too early to call. So much can happen on the back half of a season.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Sengun at the 5. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thompson, and it's Grant in at the small forward position. Barnes against Smith. Well, there was a lot of hype around Scotty Barnes when he came out. Smitty, does Rookie of the Year quiet those nerves, you think?
I think so, B.A. Not only did Barnes know he belonged, he proved it, and he's only getting better. The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
Well, the Raptors have earned quite the reputation for their player development, Smitty.
You're totally right, B.A. They don't need to pick in the lottery. They've gotten great value out of their draft picks, and a lot of those have become stars.
Schroeder against Quickly. Pass to Dick. 6 on the shot clock. Brown, a screen on Grant. Here's Dick. Hits the trifecta.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Schroeder against Quickly. Here's Sengun. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Quickly from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Rarely frazzled. They play with a pretty even temperature, in my opinion, throughout this entire game.
Here's Quickly, following the score by Houston. Here's Dick. Soft touch off the glass. Dick's got 5 points.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yes, sir. Scotty Barnes taking flight.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Sengun. It's stolen by Pirtle. Barnes with it, guarded by Smith. Stolen by Schroeder. On the break. Here's Thompson. The Rockets again can't hit. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Grant. To the paint. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
Using that added strength and aggression, Pirtle is able to power through contact for the finish at the rim.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Good on both. Quickly with the ball. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Picked by Pirtle. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Grant. The Rockets trail. The 3, Smith. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 5.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Barnes in the post. He's against Smith. Barnes, no good. The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And here's Grant from the arc. Another 3 from Houston.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting right around 57%. Very efficient so far in the first. And that one's good. Quickly.
and both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And that one's good. Grant's got 7.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
2 minutes left in the third.
Schroeder against Quickly. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Thompson, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Şengün, the screen. Inside. And Şengün, throw it down.
Schroeder, he's a handful. Very creative running those pick-and-roll sets.
And the Raptors call time here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Trent outside. Down low. The shot by Olynyk, no good. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 12-3 run. And that one's good. Markkanen.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Olynyk. Thompson against Trent. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Okay, Smitty, I don't want to make you feel old, but we both played against Gary Trent's dad.
Well, Grant, I'm not. But seriously, Gary Sr. was a 6'8 post. Gary Jr. a 6'5 shooter. They have different games, but both Trents are great competitors, Grant.
Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Checking out the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the Nets from range the last 10 games. The Rockets, number 1.
The way they space the floor is why they get so many open three-pointers. It's all about how they consistently move around the court.
He hits the second from the line.
Incredible touch for a big man. Markkanen shows it both in the field and at the line.
Boucher outside. Back to Trent. Pass to Nora. Boucher outside. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Quickly. From the arc. Rockets with a rebound. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 15-5 run. From the high post, Thomas misses.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Quickly. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Quickly's got his second basket on the night.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Hield for 3. Whoa! He just got it off in time!
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Rockets ahead, leading by 7. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Cam Thomas, Lauri Markkanen out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's LeVert in at the shooting guard.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Yep, count it.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
Barnes passes to Olynyk. Knocks down the long J.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Şengün finds Markkanen. Shoots over Barnes. Toronto grabs the miss. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
And it was an entertaining game, but hard to win when you're inconsistent.
Knocks it down from distance.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
It's stolen by Trent. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships. No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Yep, that one goes. Sengun's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Temple, guarded by Hield. Pass to Trent. From behind the arc. And the Raptors miss again. Houston in the lead. And here's LeVert for 3. Barnes with the rebound. The Raptors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Trent. Hield with the defensive effort.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Markkanen from long range. Rebounded by Trent. Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Barnes. There's the 3. That shot, no good. Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's LeVert. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Pirtle's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Dick comes in for Nora. Brown, he's checked in for Trent. And quickly subbed in for Temple. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Markkanen. Jeremy Grant comes in for Thomas. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. And it's Schroeder in for Hield. Pass to Smith. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Give him 8.
And Smith's ability to space the floor from the corners is so valuable to this offense.
Quickly against Schroeder. Here's Dick. To stop the run. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. It's stolen by Pirtle. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Dick. An easy 2 on the layup. Dick's got 7.
Shooting through contact, Grady Dick has a compact release that holds up well.
Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
Here's Quickly. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Quickly's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Schroeder against Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Even against contact, Jakob Pirtle stays strong. A guy his size won't get tripped up very easily.
Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. The Rockets have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. For 3, Smith. That That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's his 2nd triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Barnes passes to Brown. Quickly against Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Şengün. Over Barnes. Şengün, no good. The Raptors shooting about 41%. And Smith over to help. Poeltl with the ball. And here's Brown for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Grant. Poeltl with the block.
Jakob Poeltl saying, not in my house.
And here's Brown for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Rockets on top, up by 11. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Well, I think of Houston, it's good to be the king. But everyone's taking shots at the throw, and you got to stay on point.
Shifting focus now to that first half we just watched. A grueling game so far for the Raptors.
Man, this is too much hero ball offensively. Too many quick shots, shooting under 40%. Man,
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the 3rd period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Toronto has possession. 11-point game. Jakob Poeltl out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Dick. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's quickly in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Raptors, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year. Houston has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Schroeder passes to Şengün. Here's Smith. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And he's so comfortable from the mid-range. For a guy like Smith, it's almost a layup.
Now Barnes. Smith with the rebound. And Houston is shooting about 60% for the game. Grant finds Şengün. Over Poeltl. Toronto grabs the miss. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Quickly. Opening close, and he drops it in. Quickly's got 10 points in the game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
That's a nice physical play by Grant, pushing through the contact to get to his finish.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Pass to Şengün. Let's go with a 3. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
Toronto calls timeout. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. The Rockets, number 1.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Smith right side. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Well, Grant, Amen Thompson is proof there are more routes than ever to get to the league.
He and his twin brother, Asar, coming through overtime elite. A different path, but both high lottery picks. And it worked out for them both.
And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Şengün with a double team. Quickly from outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Schroeder with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Here's Thompson. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Thompson's got 6.
Inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the modern NBA game is very perimeter-oriented, and big man Ivica Zubac was talking about it. He said, quote, they want to push it. There's a lot of space for guys to work. The talent in the league is incredible right now, and the NBA wants this to be an offensive game, so it is what it is. Brian, the old-school big man, must adapt or else.
And the game has changed so much. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And the first one at the line is good. And the Rockets making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Both free throws good from Şengün. Well, Steve, the most recent CBA increased two-way player slots. Now teams can carry 3 instead of 2. How do you like it?
I love it. The two-way player rule has been a huge success. Lots of guys have been discovered that way, given a chance to play in this league.
It's tipped.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Markkanen from long range, and the three-pointer goes. Markkanen's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, we knew Markkanen could shoot, but the consistency right out of the gate has surprised all of us.
Quickly passes to Brown. Back to Quickly. It's not going to go for him. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. The Rockets have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Count the basket.
We see a taste of Thompson's ridiculous athleticism, keeping his body under control while taking a hit.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
Schroeder against Quickly. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Markkanen from long range. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes passes to Quickly. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Timeout called. Houston and the Raptors with some changes. Olenek's checked in for Pirtle, and Norris subbed in for Barnes. Whitmore's checked in for Houston. Thomas comes in for Şengün. Pass to Whitmore. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter here. And down it goes. 2 points.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Quickly against Schroeder. Here's Dick. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Dick's got 9.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes. An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Toronto's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Nora, pass to Dick. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot, and the bucket is good. Give him 8 points now.
Love the coordination there. Olynyk making himself available, and the pass was on point.
Here's Whitmore outside. Rebound by Olynyk. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Dick, covered by Schroeder. Here's Dick. Shoots over Schroeder. Can't connect from 14. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Rockets on top, leading by 17. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Houston 5 right now. Cam Thomas out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Alperen Sengun. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's LeVert in at the 2 spot. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Barnes. Trent outside. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Sengun. And the Rockets shooting about 60% for the game. Shakes him. And it's laid in by LeVert.
This is all you can do if you're the defense. LeVert is excellent at gutting his way through physical coverage.
Kicks it out to Barnes. This one for 3. Rockets with a rebound. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. Markkanen misses.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Nora, guarded by Markkanen. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Houston. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Barnes passes to Poeltl. Olynyk with a screen on Schroeder. Here's Trent. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Rockets lead by 20.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Nora, the pass to Trent. Left side Olynyk. Back to Trent. Poeltl with a screen on Schroeder. Trent from long range. Rockets with a rebound. Sengun's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Markkanen.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And Sengun gets it to go.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Markkanen against Olynyk. Pass to Poeltl. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Markkanen against Olynyk. Markkanen, the pass to Sengun. And Sengun throw it down.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That's his first foul. And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
LeVert's checked in for the Rockets. And here's Brown for 3. The Rockets pull it in.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Here's LeVert. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the middle. Here's Quickly. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
Here's Hield. And it's Houston scoring again.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Pirtle. Quickly outside. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Quickly against Hield. Now here's Quickly. He's closely guarded. Clock at 6. Pirtle with a screen on Markkanen. The 3 from Barnes. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
LeVert. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Barnes passes to Dick. Lets it go from 14. And that's off the glass and in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
LeVert passes to Şengün. And a miss there on the triple. Barnes feeling it out a bit. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Alperen Şengün.